Welcome to the Moonscape update.
Greetings everyone, Olva Lunde here, and I'm back with another video update. Seems like you guys enjoyed the first one, and so it feels like it might be a good idea to try to continue making these things. So I was inspired by my friend over in Canada, Mark Anthony Kay, and who has his Project Gemini project, and he's been doing these videos for close to 7 years, I think, and he's doing a great job informing his listeners and supporters about what's going on in his musical universe, if you will. And so I thought it might be a good thing to try to do the same. So Mark, I hope you're not feeling that I'm ripping you off too much, but but it's been an inspiration to put it like that. I thought I'd take the opportunity to say a few words about the upcoming single that's coming out on November 25th. It's 10 days away, actually. That's far too long, but I hope it's going to be worth the wait. So I thought I'd present some of the people that are performing on those two songs that are coming out. The first song is entitled If Heaven Knows My Name. It's the leading single, and the B-side, to use an a term from the old days, is named A Rendezvous in Time. And David Åkesson is the main singer. He's doing all the lead vocals on both singles, and he's been doing some vocals for Moonscape earlier on as well. I think he was on the first album, or the previous album, The Entity Chapter 2, and he's done he did the Here With You single as well, which came out actually 6 months or so before the Entity 2 Chapter 2 album. So he's been connected to Moonscape for a while. He's a great guy. He's a lovely guy. He has a great voice, and I had the pleasure to meet David once. Very, very, very lovely guy, and I hope that he'll want to do more Moonscape vocals in the future. And he is a vocal coach, which in turn has led me to meet this very lovely young lady from Slovakia, Greta Hajdukova, who's been doing some choirs on this album, along with a few other ladies, but they're not appearing on this single. So I'll get back to them later on. And there's Aaron Minich from a band called Necrogoblicon. He's a great keyboard player, and he He also appeared on the Entity Chapter 2 album. He did some solo work there, and he's doing more not really keyboard solo stuff, but more lead melody type of work on this album, and it turned out great. And he's doing the main keyboard line on this on the If Heaven Knows My Name. Jesus, the name escapes me sometimes. And Matthew Brown was actually one of the lead singers on the first Moonscape album, Entity, and I'm really happy to have him back into the fold. And he's doing some, not on this song, on this song he's only doing some choirs, but he has a small vocal part on the main album as well. And Erik Dischler, he's actually an old school buddy of mine. I've known him for, Jesus, how old am I now? 32, 33 years. And we played in a band together 25 years ago or so. And he's doing some organ stuff on this album. And I'm really happy to have him back as well. He did some organ stuff on Entity Chapter 2 as well. And he comes up with great stuff. So I'm happy to have him on there. And then there's Leviathan, an old buddy of mine, or I've known him for, I don't know, 10 years or so. He's been on he appears on both albums, and he appears on the upcoming album. I'm gonna announce the title of the album later on, not today, but later on. I have some plans. And he's more into the black metal type of thing. And I was really curious to hear what he would add to If Heaven Knows My Name, because it's pretty far away from black metal. So it was an interesting thing. But I think the end result turned out really beautiful, and that particular solo is one of my absolute highlights on the album, on the new album. It's really, to me, it's really one of my favorite parts on the album. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it too. Then there's the Rendezvous in Time song. Not too many people appearing on that one. It's me doing doing the basic things, bass programming and guitars and so on. And there's David Åkesson again doing the vocals, and there's Cesar Popescu from Romania. He's playing in a couple bands. Days of Confusion, I believe, is one of them, and Vita Devi. I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but it's in the ballpark, I guess. And he's doing some ripping guitar solos. Really happy to have him on there, and I hope he'll want to return on later projects as well. And the Rendezvous in Time song, it's I did a guitar video where I played the riff from that song a few months back, and it's really inspired by Annihilator, King of the Kill. That riff there, that kicks ass, and it inspired me to do something similar. And inspiration can come from everywhere. On If Heaven Knows My Name, the opening riff there is inspired by Opeth, actually. On their, I think it's the Pale Communion album, there's a song called Cusp of Eternity, I think it is. So that song was an inspiration for that part, and the verse parts on If Heaven Knows My Name is very inspired by an Arian song from the Into the Electric Castle album. The Castle Hall, I think it is called, and it's very dark, mysterious. It's layered with some ARP keyboards, and if there's one word that occurs to me when I think about the If Heaven Knows My Name song, it's the word textures. A lot of different layers, some strings, quite a bit of keyboards. I think it's an interesting track. So I like it very much. I think it's turned out really great, and I hope you're gonna like it as well. So yeah, only 10 days to go. I'm getting a little bit impatient, to be honest, because I'm looking forward to hear what your thoughts are gonna be about the two new songs. But 10 days, just 10 days more to look forward to it all. So thank you for hanging in there. It's been a couple of years since I released something, and I'm looking forward to it. Always a good feeling when you're coming up with new stuff to present to people, and it gives me a very good feeling to see how you're supporting the stuff I do, and that you're liking what you hear when you're hearing something. That's really what keeps me going. So I hope all you guys know that all your support and all your great feedback, it means a lot to me. So thank you so much for sticking with me, to put it like that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. There's really not much more to say about these upcoming songs. I think I covered it all. I have some plans. I'm not gonna reveal too much yet, but there's gonna be something happening around the 25th. So it's not gonna be just a single release. There's gonna be something more happening as well. So until then, stay tuned, and thank you for watching, of course, and thank you for supporting and listening to Moonscape. Rock on.